Hey teachers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into 10 crazy, no prep ESL speaking activities I hope that you've never tried before. These games are not only fun, but will get your students speaking, thinking on their feet, and hopefully laughing in no time. Let's jump in. Let's go. First up, we have picture perfect storytelling. This is a fun activity that combines creativity and fluency practice. Here is how it works. Take a random, unusual image or just something funny you find online. Show the picture to your students. The catch is they must create a story based on the image, but the story can't be just about what's in the picture. The image is just a starting point. For example, if the picture is of a flying cat, they could make up a story about why the cat is flying or what happened before the picture was taken. You will be amazed at the hilarious tales they come up with. Next, we have rhyme time debate. This one's fun and will get students to practice their persuasive speaking skills while, rhyming. Sounds fun, right? So pick a controversial yet fun, simple debate topic like which is better, cats or dogs? Split students into two groups. One group argues for cats and the other for dogs. Here's the twist. They must argue using rhymes. For example, hear this out. Cats are great. They're never late. They always keep the house sunny and sweet. What do you think? Do you agree? Students can think of the rhymes on the spot. However, I sometimes allow them to search for the perfect rhymes online. Each team gets a 2-minute round to present their rhyming arguments, and the best rhyme-based arguments win. Rhyming can be harder than it sounds, and it forces students to think fast and creatively, but the rhyming pressure can really add to the fun. Props and phrases is a hilarious game that helps students practice phrases and expressions in a super fun way. Grab a few random objects from your classroom or home. Could be a spoon, a pair of socks, a stuffed animal, anything really. Write down common phrases or idioms on pieces of paper like these ones. I like to write a brief definition of the idioms and expressions if I think my students might not be familiar with them. Each student picks an object and a phrase, and they have to use the object and the phrase in one sentence. For example, if someone gets a piece of cake and socks, they might say, the math test was a piece of cake, but I still couldn't find my lucky socks to wear. I like to have the rest of the class try to guess the phrase in their own words. If they can't, I ask the students who provided the example to share the definition with them. By using the phrase in such a crazy way, I'm sure the class will remember its meaning. Silly scenarios is perfect for practicing practical everyday English in the funniest situations. Give students a scenario that is completely outlandish. For example, you are in a meeting with aliens who want to buy your house, or you've just woken up in a world where everyone is wearing purple hats. You should definitely ask ChatGPT for inspo. On the board, write these questions to help them talk. First, what's your first reaction to the situation? How would you explain this situation to someone who wasn't there? What would you do next in this situation? And finally, what's the best way to resolve this situation? Next, we've got Invention pitch. A game where students become inventors and pitch their crazy new products. Split the class into small groups. Each group must come up with an invention. It can be something totally bizarre and futuristic, like a flying sandwich or self-cleaning socks. They need to create a 1-minute pitch where they sell their invention to the rest of the class, focusing on these points. Who would use this invention? What problem does it solve? And why is it better than anything else out there? After each group presents, you can ask the class to vote for the best invention or simply give them feedback. The more ridiculous the invention, the better. Students will have to come up with creative descriptions and arguments to sell their idea, which will definitely lead to lots of laughs and unique speaking opportunities. Last but not least, movie trailer challenge, where your students are about to become directors and narrators of their own action-packed movie trailers. Write down a list of genres and a set of random words. Each student or group randomly picks one of each, a genre and a word. They now have to write a 30-second movie summary based on these elements. For instance, if students pick action and penguin, they could create a trailer for a penguin spy on a dangerous mission, maybe? Like, in a world where no one expects a hero, one penguin is about to change everything. How does that sound? Anyway, finally, the class hears the trailers and you can make them vote for the funniest or most creative one. I think this would let them come up with some exciting and funny ideas while practicing descriptive language and creating dramatic tension for their trailers. And that's a wrap for today. Which of these crazy speaking games will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. Before you go, if you're looking for ready-to-use ESL materials, definitely check out my TPT store. I've got worksheets, games, and slides to make your lessons a breeze. The link's in the description. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.